What up to all my beautiful queens out there? Salute to all my kings. I hope everybody having a blessed day. I just want to come on here and give my take on the Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels situation. I saw recently that Corey Holcomb made a video, and he was talking about, he went in on Anton Daniels' daughter and his wife, and I wasn't surprised at that Corey Holcomb did that. Me knowing, from what I've seen, Corey Holcomb's characteristic, his personality, seeing how he handle things, like he's gonna take you there. He's gonna go, to the lowest of the low. Even though, I don't condone that. I don't condone, putting a man's wife and child in a situation just because you and that man got an issue. But, I'm not surprised that Corey did that. And, in the rules of engagement, you can't tell nobody how far to go, how low they can go. They can take it there, especially if you're in the public eye and you put yourself in a situation, everything off limits. Just because I said, I won't do it, that I don't condone it, don't mean I don't understand, the next man doing it or whatever. I understand what come with that. But I just want to say, Corey Holcomb did what I thought he was gonna do. He took a little time off after that situation took place, and I think he wanted to read the comments and see what everybody was thinking, how people felt about the situation. And he came back and he did exactly what I knew he was gonna do. As far as him, saying the reason why, he didn't go there, because he said YouTube, they take you off. If you fight on YouTube, they take you off for so many days. I don't think that came across his mind at the time. I think that's something he probably thought about later on. But when you're in the moment, you're not thinking about that. You're gonna do what you're gonna do if you're gonna do something. And I still stand with what I said. You talking real greasy about the man, but you didn't do what you should have done. If you was gonna do that, you got up in his face to check his temperature, as you say. But the man still said what he said. I mean, he might didn't repeat it, but why would you want him to repeat it? I'm not looking for him to repeat it. If you already said it once, I'm not giving you a second chance. I'm gonna handle that right then and there. I'm not gonna sit there and I think it was kind of both of y'all was trying to call each other bluff. Both of y'all was, it was a bunch of barking going on, but nobody wasn't biting. Just a lot of barking. Egos flared up. Everybody trying to, both of y'all trying to, prove I'm the baddest, I'm the toughest. He wanted to say I came on your platform and I did this and you didn't do nothing, and you wanted to say how you checked them. How you but really it was a bunch of nothing going on. It wasn't. It didn't get, cause really when you came over there, that man sat down. He didn't stand up. He didn't do nothing. And you talking about he was so scared that he wouldn't take his glasses off or whatever. He didn't take or whatever. But that man was sitting down like you had fair advantage when you switch seats. You supposed to drove on him right then if you were gonna do that. I'm not condoning violence or nothing like that. But if you ready to take it there, if you did all that, you might well go all the way through. Don't pump fake. Go all the way through with it. Don't pump fake it. Just do it. You come over there, you supposed to took off on him right then and there. It wasn't supposed to be no more talking, but it like the interview supposed to be over with. It wasn't ain't no shaking hands after that. After you done got, ain't no shaking hands and trying to, cause y'all did try to squash it and move forward. But as y'all were trying to move forward, you kept bringing the issue back up because that bothered you. And I think what really bothered you, like I said before, what bothered you is how it was gonna look, what the people was gonna say. Like that was in your mind on, like I said, you done came on and you talked about everybody. You done talked about a lot of people, man. and what you will do and how you'll handle situations. And the fact that they saw you in that moment right there, that's gonna always come up. Now, every time you say something about somebody, the first thing they're gonna come back and say, you didn't handle Anton like that. You let that man invite you to a sausage, partake in a sausage sucking contest or something. They're gonna, I don't know, what all I can say, but I'm trying to, say this to where I won't get, in no kind of trouble with YouTube. But you know what I'm saying. You know what a man invited you to, and that's gonna come up every time. You say something to Jess hilarious, she coming back with that. You say something about Lil Real, he coming back with that. Everybody that you have a problem with, they gonna bring that back up. I see where they trying to now bring up an old footage with you and a female comedian or whatever. They trying to bring that up, but I ain't gonna indulge it too much into that, because like you said, I think it's some clips that been cut out, and they showing you what they want to. They showing the public what they want them to see. And like you said, if you're gonna show something, show the whole thing. And then that's in the past. They bring that up now because you got a lot of people that hate Corey. Like I said, I'm a Corey Holcomb fan to the fullest. I'm gonna support that brother and everything he do, but I gotta call it like I see it. And so that's what I want to say about that. And I see. I'm gonna tell you this: if you would have swung on that dude, if you'd have hit him, like I said, guarantee. Just like it proved to be true, he was gonna sue like he's trying to do now. Since you done mentioned his wife and his kid or whatever, he I told you he got that. Anton got that white man syndrome. Now he gonna put the law on you. He already told you he ain't doing no kind of jail time or nothing. So yeah, you most definitely was gonna get sued if you'd have took off on him. I'm kind of glad you didn't. But I just don't like how the situation, how it went down, because I don't think you even should have took it that far going over there, Corey, because it made you look a certain way. But yeah, Anton is not trying to play victim because he done, I don't know how much damage it's really doing. I think he just wants some money, because if you're a family man and you involved in your family like that, you should have been done schooled them on what come with this internet. When you are in the public, you got to let your family know, especially your immediate family, to be ready for anything, that might come, especially when you get on here talking greasy and, pushing a narrative that you push, and how you talk about black people and how you uplift white folks. Your family should be already prepared for that, and, have strong, they should have a strong emotions, or can't think of the word I'm trying to use, but your family should be prepared for that, man. They should know what's coming with that, and that shouldn't even bother them. And I really think you're putting on. You're just trying to play. You're trying to play victim, because like I seen a lot of other people have said, you talked about other people's family. And you don't leave no stone unturned. So now, why you trying to play victim now? Because it ain't looking good for you. You looking bad on this one, Anton. Everybody figuring you out. You've been proven to be a fraud, and you have an agenda when you come on here, and it's being exposed right now. Your hand is being exposed. And you got to deal with that and figure out a way to navigate around it. And, maybe you'll bounce back, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll build, because you try to gain momentum off of it, off the little situation, doing your little tours or your little interviews or whatever. So maybe maybe it might work out for you, maybe it won't. But like I said, more people, even some of your fans now, they seeing, what's going on with you right now, man. And but I just wanted to come on here and get my take about that situation. It's a Black King matter, man. Y'all, thank y'all for supporting me, man. Please subscribe to me, like my channel, reshare that thing, repost that thing, help me get my subscribers up so I can start going live and talking to y'all, bring y'all current events or whatever, situation that's going on. I'm just gonna try to, do as much as I can to be more engaging. I think, the people that do support me, been showing me love. Just go and subscribe to me and, help me blow this channel up. Black King Matter signing out, man. Y'all be easy.